Like in three. Oh.
Yeah.
Are you sure? So, yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Uh, yes, we're back again, and today it will be more interesting than any other day. So, I go by the name DJ Nan. Wale ambao watakuja wakiwa fresh, wale ambao wataingia tu saa hii. But as we continue, let me start by first of all welcoming you all, saying thank you for always staying tuned to this page. Nawapenda sana. I really love you guys, and sijui sasa vile nitaifanya ili niwashukuru zaidi ama niweze kuwalipa. You always got my back, and I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for that. Now, today we're back here, and we've been having a series of conversations in reference now to Mama Invest kwa real estate. So today we're having the same discussion, but now with the new topic today. And kabla niende now to my topic, let me say this. We are here courtesy of Enjoy Properties, and for Enjoy Properties today, they have a very fresh and a very brand new project that we are talking about. We'll be talking about today. Inaitwa Haven Gardens. Na leo by the way ukiona hata mimi nimesema leo acha nikae kama Enjoy Properties. Today I'm fully branded as Enjoy Properties. Thank you so much to Enjoy Properties for branding me today. Yeah? Enjoy Properties, this is not the logo. So in case you don't see anything to do with your Enjoy Properties. Now, we're talking of a brand new project today. The project is known as Haven Gardens ama Fort Hall phase 3. Yeah, phase 3. This is a project that I will be telling you about. It's a very fresh one, brand new. So in case you like now to invest in it, stay tuned. Tukae hapa tu ili uweze kusikia more about this fresh project about Haven Gardens. Now, someone asked me some few days ago. You know, we are in a very harsh conditions. We're in very harsh times in terms of economy ni mbaya. Na ukiangalia sasa kwa streets kila siku ni kama imekuwa nowadays. Last week tulikuwa hapa ilikuwa only Monday. Now imesemekana Monday and Thursdays. We're talking about maandamano kwa sababu ya vile uchumi iko. But I'm here and Enjoy Properties is here now telling us about investing. Now, we need, I'm pretty sure yule mwenye ajiuliza what do we have to invest in these very harsh questions. vile economy iko mbaya, na pia wewe mwenyewe together with Enjoy Properties mnakuja mnatuambia no, we need to invest. So today we are going to look at all the benefits of investing in real estate. And as I told you, myself, I cannot be in a position to discuss investment, especially in real estates. And I always have with me in studio and none other than a very good friend. Nowadays I'm a very good friend of us, Mr. Joel from Enjoy Properties. So Mr. Joel,
Yes.
karibu sana. And leo sasa tunaona vile mambo iko.
Uko sawa.
Yes, so karibu sana hapa. Take your time, say hi to our viewers, na salimia wawili, alafu tuambie Enjoy Properties kwa vipi.
Thank you, DJ Man. My name is Joel Mwangi, Director Enjoy Properties. Karibuni sana to this live show as we continue to enlighten one another, as we continue to disseminate this information. It's very crucial for real estate investors, the new ones and the veterans. So something that we have come up with so that we can enlighten all of us. We can share the knowledge that we have gathered over time, so that when you're making investments, you not get it wrong. So karibuni sana, feel at home, ask all your questions, share, like, and invite all your friends so that we can have a sitting and learn together. So karibuni sana.
Oh, thank you so much. Enjoy Properties mko vipi?
Enjoy Properties tuko sawa. Bado tunajienjoy. Inabidi tujienjoy as we continue to realize our dreams and also the dreams of our investors.
Okay.
Yes.
So thank you so much. Now, today we are talking about a very critical question someone asked me. Kuna mtu aliniapproach akaniambia now, unatuambia to invest. And right now, I think the very main point yenye tunafaa kwa tukifikiria ni vile tutapata chakula tukule na ujiwekee chakula ya kesho. Mbona nichukue pesa yangu niende niwekeshe kwa real estate ama kwa mashamba. So today I want us now to encourage ama to tell this individual mwenye anajiuliza hilo swali the benefits of investing in real estate.
It's very important to first understand and acknowledge that yes, in a very hard time, economic time. Lakini just as we all know is that we all have high and low seasons. So all said and done, we know it's a passing season, and finally pia tutakuwa tukisema kila kitu iko sawa. Though ni kama tulizoea kusema mambo si mazuri sana every time.
Yes,
but I know it's a season and we are moving to a different season very soon and things will turn up right. Okay. And now just to answer your question, kuguzia tu kwa sababu tuko na muda wa kuongelea haya maneno. What we are saying is it's a very tough time, but why should we invest? Now, a very good example as I try to answer that question is, assume somebody had invested some 5 years back, and now instead of having one source of income, they have two sources of income. So would they still be saying ni kugumu?
And a very rare cases.
Exactly. So that is one of the benefits of investing in real estate. And at no one point will you find that uko na pesa mingi mpaka sasa imebakia kuinvest. We just prioritize things in life. Kwa sababu money, as we all know, is a scarce resource.
True.
So you just purpose to invest something little in real estate, and then you can do the other things with the balance. So that after a few years or maybe after some time, that real estate investment vehicle you chose may give you returns, and that return help you to advance your life.
Okay.
Yes.
So, no, there might be someone who do not fully understand what you expounded on. But now, can you really tell us those very actual advantages of investing?
All right. Now, let me just finish with that first one that I have touched on. Let's call it the passive income part of it. One benefit of investing in real estate is the generation of passive income. Assuming you are employed somewhere, maybe in government or in the private sector, and you have some money somewhere. The best thing to do is to invest that money in real estate. Assume you invest that money into rental properties, something that will give you some rental money at the end of every month. That means, as you continue with your day-to-day job, some rental property somewhere is earning you money passively. You are not involved directly for 100%, but at the end of the month, you expect you get maybe 20 or 30,000 from your investment. And I've seen people who have even doing it large scale. They are getting up to around 500,000-600,000 per month passively. That's what they do on a day-to-day basis. They have their main job, but as a part of growing and investing in other sources of income, they have decided to invest in real estate. They have, for that matter, they have gone into rentals. So one benefit is that investment will give you something we call passive income that will not involve you in the day-to-day activities.
So meaning you kind of know you've created a virtual you working somewhere.
Yes.
So you receive the salary there.
Yes.
And
you also get paid where you're working. Yes.
Okay.
So that in terms of the harsh economic times talking about, it has given you a soft landing in that you have two incomes.
Okay.
And somebody who has only one income, pesa ikikwama anakuwa ameshida, anakwama kila mahali, lakini akikuwa na kasosi kingine ka income, naweza sema imekwama, but I have something else from the other side.
True.
Yes.
So that is one.
That is one very good reason of investing in real estate. The second one, we can call it the growth of your capital. Over a period of time, you have realized that people accumulate money in terms of savings, in maybe in banks or something, or they get money in lump sum, whether they have sold something or they have gotten some need for somewhere. Then you can decide to invest that money, and one of the best vehicles of investing is real estate. Why? Real estate will grow that capital. Over a period of time, you realize that, for example, if you bought a piece of land, maybe, let's say, Goingwa, for example, in Bikatawa. Goingwa in the year 2004, those plots were going for between 350 and 400,000. Right now, as we speak, the cheapest you can get is between 2.5 and 5. So, over a period of those years, if somebody invested in a piece of land in Goingwa in 2004, 2005, then over a period of time, the many years that we that have gone by, that means that capital has appreciated almost 3-4 times over time. So the initial capital invested in your 400,000 is actually now 2.5. Forget about the inflation of those things. Your money, if you are to do the time value of money, you still realize that you invested in something that's giving very good returns. So real estate investment is a very good vehicle in terms of growing of capital. Invest, if you do not do the value addition of that piece of property, it has continually over time give you returns.
What was expected?
Yeah. So land speculation is actually a very good vehicle of investment, and I've seen over time people have realized that this is a very good way of growing money and making it not very easy accessible so that I'm able to hold and grow my capital.
Yeah, true, because there is a time I remember we said that to some extent having money, keeping money in your pockets, it is not an easy thing.
You end up eating it.
True.
Definitely lose it one way or another, because liquid money, there are very few people who are able to manage.
Like now, for instance, I think myself, I have that problem. Whenever now I have money, the only thing that I think of is kwenda pale bika, kukula kapok. If not so, nikule kanyama hivi, nijiweke tu ka soft life. Yes.
Wanasemanga nguvu ya dhao huwa inaisha ikivunjwa.
Yeah, that's very true.
If you get 10 bob out of 1,000 bob,
I use it
that 1,000 is gone. That's what happens with liquid cash. But if you invest in real estate, you are sure that your money will go. Because the buying and the selling process is a process actually that takes time. So even if you are to be pressed today, you think twice before you decide to sell a piece of land.
Sure.
And even if you are to decide to sell it, it might take you a 1 or 2 months to sell it, and that means that you over that period of time you maybe have thought of something different, or you have gotten help from somewhere else, and your money will be still and it will give you better returns with time.
Okay.
Yes.
So what about now? Do we have others?
Yes, we still have others. As we continue talking about hard economic times, inflation is still something that has run over time. I'm sure almost everybody now is cognizant of the fact that the inflation is a factor too, and a big factor in our nation, especially in our nation. Because I've seen statistics over time saying that the inflation now has gone to around 9 point something, it has gone down to 8, down to 6 or something. And the issue now is as inflation goes up, as inflation goes up, it means that your buying power is diminishing on the other side. So whatever you are buying in 2020 with 1,000, if the inflation goes up maybe by 0.5 percentage points, it means you buy less with the same 1,000 time. So when you invest your money in real estate, for example, if you buy a house today, you buy it at 1 million. For example, our period of time, whether the inflation goes up or not, it means that you are one student and profit. You cannot say you zero want to say you will not sell at the price you bought, and the value of your 1 million would increase maybe 2.5. So you have the value of 1 million over time. What you have invested will have come down maybe to around 950 or 960, but the property will have appreciated to around 1.5. Then if you do your math, what you invested for what you have got, you still that you have been able to get capital.
Meaning that you still in business.
Yes, you've not lost your money. And like if you decide to keep that money in your account, inflation comes, it means that if you had invested 1 million into a bank account over a period of years, then you go withdraw the same amount of money. The buying power of that 1 million more will be less by some, between 3 and 5%. So you're in that. But when you invest in real estate, you have been able to overcome the problems that come with inflation.
Yes. Wow. Is it going?
Yes. Now the next point is also very important. say they're not growing younger over time. Energies are not increasing, it's actually diminishing. So over a period of time, you realize that whatever you're able to do, maybe you're able to do DJing in 2 or 3 functions in a day. Over a period of time, when you hit 40, 45, 50, you cannot do maximum of 2 or 1 per day.
Even at that time, sometimes itafika mahali nishinde.
Haweza kuzifanya.
Yes.
So real estate investment comes in handy. Whatever you save in when you are young, energetic, and vibrant, you're able to do a lot of things to get a lot of money. So invest that money in real estate. It will give you what we call a very secure and safe retirement package. So that when you do not have energy to do all things, running out and everything, you have a backup plan. And these days I've seen people who have decided to either do land for speculation, either do farming. They just buy somewhere, a land somewhere. They plant either mangoes, macadamia, all those things, and the hashi, avocados and such, especially in Ghana. And others who have decided to go into rent houses, and others who have decided to go into, develop properties. So they develop apartments or start their own houses, and then they sell over time. They make it their business. So if you decide to take one of those, it means by the time you are retiring, you have a different source of income that will not involve you on a day-to-day basis. For example, if you look at the most popular of them, which is the rental income, it means you still have your houses there. In terms of acquisition, the property has gone up, and you still get something out of it. So in your old age, you do not struggle so much. Now I'm still waiting for pension from government. If you're lucky, you're in government. If you're in the Juakari sector, then you know there's no pension coming. But now that you have a current house somewhere, it means that your retirement is safe because you have some income. It's from what you invest in. So real estate investment is in terms of making sure that your retirement is safe. Yes.
Now, before we even continue, I know there are points, but let us first of all talk about these urban gardens. Urban gardens are 50 by 100 plots that are in Murang'a County, mahali kunaitwa Kamiti. Kamiti is on the Marua Road, the newly built Marua Road. Highway for Marua Dua. Here imetoka Keno all the way to pale katika mahali kutoka. So now these lots are only 2 kilometers now from the Apple Island. Just imagine 2.7 kilometers from. Nimekwambia these plots are 50 by 100. 50 by 100 plots from the famous Marua Road. Now, these plots are uzuri wake na they have a lot of benefits. But one of the benefits kama vile nimekuambia ni they are 2.7 kilometers from the road. Apart from that, their title deeds are very much ready. How do you know that the title deeds are very ready? We'll get a set of hiyo plot. The next thing tunakupatia for copy. The title deed, you go do that. That's an indication that the title is very ready. Maanisha ukimaliza the title transfer takes place. There are a lot of communities that will later on be talking about still as a progress in this video. So tumesimamisha Mr. Joel ili niweze kuambia the good thing about Havens Gardens. And remember, this is a brand new project. So it's up to you ukuje ujichagulie. Kama saa hii bado watu hawajaanza kujichagulia. You know, unakuja unaenda unasema this is now the plot that I need. You book it. And from there, you start the process of acquiring that product. A lot to come about these Havens gardens. Now, let's go back now to Mr. Joy. We are talking about the benefits of investing in real estates despite very harsh conditions. Mr. Joy is here now to continue educating us on this. You've given us several. Do you still have others?
Yes, and even before we get to the others, let me also talk to our viewers. The same story I told you about. This one of securing your investment. I was telling you I know of a client who, in his youth days, decided to invest money, and he decided I will just buy one. Of a period of 10, 20 years, he had bought 20, 25 products and developed. And because he knew at one point, whatever I'm buying today, I'm not sure I would want to settle this place. But because I am able to buy them, over a period of time, I might not be able to afford. Now, when the time came for return, because we normally say time waits for
Sure.
now, ikafika, and he retired. Now he had to start thinking, where will I now go and stay? I'm not man now, I'm not out of vigor, I'm not out of energy. And this is some quiet place I can go rest together with family and still be comfortable. So this is what he decided to do. He decided to go and sell almost half of the products he got when he was young.
Okay.
He went, sold, got some good cash. Can imagine he was buying at between 150 and 200. Some of them is Gimba, Croton, and all those things around Kenyatta Road. And now that guy sold at around 3.5 per plot. So he had some good cash. So he went ahead, bought a piece of land in the community, developed a very palatial home. Those houses are huge and very nice houses. So now the guy is settled in his retirement home. He has no debts, he has cleared, and he still has some pros, one there. He has developed some rental houses and all those things. So that means what? He had seen his future when he was young. He knew, let me buy a rental. You see that the same issue we are talking right now, we are talking about having gardens. Some people may wonder, this is very far from where we are. But the truth of the matter is, they cannot afford that. So the best advice now comes in, this is what you can afford now. It cannot be by deal to buy today. Some 5-10 years from you can consolidate all the products you have bought wherever you can be and whichever area you have bought. Sell all those pieces of land. Go by where you want to settle and build. In one way, you have grown your capital and you still have secured your investment and done it. So that's a very good way of doing things. Because sometimes people may not understand what we mean by securing your retirement. And we are getting there.
Now, something has hit me. Na kwa sababu unajua sisi binadamu huwa tunaamini tukisikia ama tukiona. Sijui kama unaweza tuconnect na huyo rafiki yako akuja atuambie hivyo. Na ambie mtazamaji pale ili mwenye have been having some doubt about wanaweza fikiria it's a make up story.
I know he would be willing to come over, but the truth of the matter is, if you look around, you realize these guys, people you know, you realize these guys develop their product when they tired. What did they do with that? Were they paid the pension in Amsam or what happened? Most of these people, what they have done is because if you are out here for some years, a government does not pay you that a lot of money once. I mean, there some essential. If you are lucky to get it, you will have issues to have. But if I say people have invested their money in things, in fixed deposit accounts, they have put money in shares, put money in properties. Now, after everything, now they start thinking, now what do I do with my investment? They will cash out and develop what they want to do. Yes. So I'm sure everybody and almost all of us would, if you are to be keen enough, would say, I know somebody who developed. So that was that's what they had done. They had invested into some property somewhere. And you know, the issue behind the word, there's no shout, there's no say, I belong to so and so. You might not never know. There are people, young people who are actually buying some. For example, in Amaya Gardens in Matu, I have seen people who are in their 20s, 30s buying right now. So I'm sure they are not willing to settle that place right now because their career is up. They need to come. But after some few years, they might decide, when we sell, I have 2, 3, and we sell. First thing, the capital have appreciated, and then we'll get in and build it like where they are, or invest in something else.
Yeah, I'm very sure this is because we usually say that land will never
that cannot depreciate.
And it will never be stingy. It will always
yes,
high.
It's a scarce resource. So the forces of demand and supply. There is no one point to realize that there are more plots than the buyers. It is the other way around. There are more people looking for shamba than there is. Yes. So the demand and supply will always play out. And you realize when the demand is high and the supply, the prices will always go up. Yes.
So now, let me go back now to my Having Gardens. Having Gardens, nimekwambia niko ziko pale sasa kama za Kambiti, in Murang'a County. Those plots, as I've told you, they are 2.7 kilometers away from the tarmac road. Hiyo tarmac sasa ile ya Narwa Road. So ukiingia tu pale Kambiti, unaingia tu hivyo 2.7, you just 2.7 ndio kwa shamba. You go and get yourself stima iko kwa site. Maji iko. Si ndio?
Iko.
Barabara, umesikia sasa tunapita kwa barabara, unaingilia kwa barabara, unaenda hadi kwa shamba. So what are you waiting for? Get in touch. You book for site visit, not booking for the you book for a site visit. Ufike pale among the very first few, wewe ujichagulie plot yako, useme sasa kuna hizi 10, kuna hizi 20, nataka hii na hii na hii. We are very much ready. So kuna hiyo namba yenye nitapin hapo kwa the comment section. Please, you can reach out to us through that. And apart from that, now the interesting thing is 2.7 kilometers from the road. Just imagine the 50 by 100 plot is only 200,000 cash. 200,000 cash. Now, sababu ya wale ambao wanataka installments, utalipa tukiwa 220. Just imagine 50 by 100 plot in Murang'a County, 2.7 kilometers away from the tarmac road. From the tarmac, hiyo Narwa Road, ukiuziwa 200,000. Wewe ulisikia wapi? Apart from enjoy properties. That's why wanaambia, umesikia Mr. Joel akisema they are still enjoying. Si ndio?
Hapo ni kweli.
Yes. So, what we can with advantages.
We have one more benefit of investing in real estate. Now, we all invest in real estate, and you should also invest in real estate for ensuring that you'll be able to meet your financial needs. As I was telling you before we started, I know of a lady who decided in 3-4 years to come, my son will be in Form 1. since the kind of salary I'm getting today will not be sufficient to see them through high school and even university, let me start investing. And she decided I will start with what I have. She went somewhere, and actually this is a true story she was narrating to me after we had helped her sell her piece of land. She was telling me she went in Gatuanyaga. Gatuanyaga is around Garissa Road.
Yeah, sure.
Those days, those plots were going for between 200 and 250,000. She had bought one at 120. She showed she bought one at 220. She paid for her son, for one and for two education, which was around 70, 60,000. For the first 2 years, and the shopping and everything was the balance. She decided to invest again in another piece of land. So now, because she is not able to buy where she had sold, she went a kilometer inside. And here I am able to buy with balance that I have right now. So she bought another one. 2 years down the line, she now again came and sold a piece of land for around 50 to 100. And she cleared the Form 3 and 4 school fees for the son. The balance that was left, she now went even deeper to a place called Moyo and bought another piece of land. So basically what these investors do, they realize I'm not able to get this money in Ramsam when I need it. So as part of meeting my other financial needs, I invest in land. When I need it, I sell it. Then I do what I need to do today. The balance I also invest in another piece of land. This is exactly also what some of us are also very good at. When we're talking about RAD banking or speculation, it means I would want to buy a house, I would want to buy a vehicle, I would want to build something over a period of time. And simply because I don't have that money now, I don't want to get a loan. I buy what I'm able to buy somewhere. I get a piece of land. For example, when you're talking about urban garden, the price is very affordable, very friendly and affordable. Now, if you go buy that piece of land, get one plot there, give it some 5 years, I can tell you for sure you'll not sell it less than 300, 400,000. So if you needed 200,000 in 2, 3, 4 years, then you have gotten your money and you still have a balance of 200,000. So you go a bit in, maybe you go to manager, then you can buy another plot for 200 and something. Then after sometimes if you need to get your money out of it, you sell it, and then you continue the cycle, and you are able to meet your other financial needs. So in this sense, it's very important for us to understand that in this investment in real estate is helping me meet my other needs passively. So it's a very good thing to do, and I would encourage all of us to invest.
So in short, you're telling us that this is also a partner who is here to really help you solve some of these arising issues without even your knowledge.
You accumulate your capital. I remember I was trying. Somebody one day asked me how I got to buy my first vehicle, and I remember a friend came with a vehicle and told me, "By the way, this Kagari is on sale," and I did not have the money. That Kagari was going for around 300,000. So I gave them a proposal. Go ask them. You are sure the owner is your friend? Yes, go ask the owner. But they will take 100,000 and the balance in 3 months. Gradually enough, they accepted. So I knew I was getting 100,000. I paid the deposit. I was left with the vehicle, of course, without a logbook. And by the time we were done with the 3 months, I had paid. So now, this is what happened. I knew now, even if I was to sell this vehicle at the same amount of money, I have 300,000 in Ramsam, which I did not have then. So, and actually, that's what I did. The same vehicle I bought at 310, I sold at 370 within a span of 6 months. So now I had 370 in Ramsam, and there's nothing as good as having money in Ramsam. You're able to do something big.
bigger.
And I went down Mombasa, I bought another one.
Just
I have
like
grown my capital over time.
that.
So that's exactly what we are saying in terms of real estate investment.
Mhm.
For example, when you are giving people investment to invest in this plot in installments for a period of up to 6 months,
Mhm.
and mind you, we do not charge interest on these things. So this means we are giving you a chance to invest the little you have over a period of 6 months, and by the time you are done with your 6 months, even if you are to sell at the same rate you bought, it will mean you have accumulated your 200, 300, 500,000 in cash. You are able to put a deposit for something bigger. Because the challenge you have is we do not have a lot of money to invest. Most of us in the Juakali sector, we do not have money to invest in what we want. But if you are given a chance to invest in bits, then it becomes easier for us. And actually, this is a trick that has actually been very hard on many people. Sometimes you think you need to have the 200,000 each. You do not have the 200,000 as of now. But when you give it a chance, like the chance we are giving people to pay installment and to do bank finance, you should take it up so that you are able to accumulate your capital. If you do not like that place, then you can sell. Once you have sold, you are able to move to a better place.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you so much. It has been a very wonderful time. But before now we wind it up,
Yes.
there is a certain question that arose now from our previous, previous video. Someone was asking, though he sent that question a bit late when you were not exactly when you were in session. He asked, can I change my commercial plot to be a residential plot?
Whether they
Is
can
it possible?
change.
Is it possible now to change? I think that's how the question was reading. Let me read the question because I have it. Where is this? Yes. The question was like this. Ask him if you can convert a commercial plot to a residential plot and what is needed.
Yes. Thank you for the question. Now, it is possible. Of course, there are so many factors that will be looked into, and that is entirely left to the authorities. In this case, the county government, because you apply for change of user to the county government.
Okay.
So sometimes you realize the user type of a certain property and where it sits are two different things. And I have seen people change the user from one to the other, whether residential to commercial, commercial to residential, industrial to, and all those things. So it is possible to apply and get change of user. Of course, there are issues. I mean, there are certain things the county government will want to satisfy themselves that is okay. For example, if you're talking about a commercial property to residential, that means the government will need to be satisfied that in the area you want to change your user, there are no other commercial properties, because now it's like you're going backwards. So if whatever is developed there is also residential, they can grant you the residential status. If, for example, the user in that area is commercial, then everybody else has done commercial, then it will almost be possible to change that into a residential. A very good example is Thika Town is a commercial town and the user is commercial. Now, if you want to change your plot in Thika Town to residential, the county government will not agree to that, because that is not the use in that area. And you know now the zoning part of it, there are rules and regulations that will determine whether what you need can actually be done. But I know if you visit the government offices, they will advise you, and they will also look into where your property is and what the user is, and whether what you are applying for is possible or not. So I would advise them visit the county government offices in your local area. You understand, they will help you better in that sense.
Wow. Thank you so much. Now, parting shots.
They normally say that there's no terrible time. There's no bad time to invest except yesterday. So start investing today. Buy what you're able to afford today. Do not wait. Buy and wait.
Not wait.
Yes,
To buy.
Buy and wait. So that
Wait.
the benefits we're talking about, they come because of time and development. Because things are not getting as we move. Things are getting better and better. Some of these properties we are talking about some years back, there were no clear roads to the shambas. There was no power. There was no water. There were no people living there. So now what has changed is power is there, people are there, the roads are coming up very well. So if that Maram road turns into tarmac, then the price will appreciate.
Go ahead.
So my friend, the best time to invest is now, before the tarmac comes. I went with somebody to see a shamba in some remote area, and the shambas in that area were going for 1 to 5 million per acre. And the roads were not very good. But at one point he looked at me and told me the best time to invest in these shambas is now. Because the value is there, you can see it. But in terms of road network and all those things, they are not there. What it does to the infrastructure does to that, the lack of infrastructure does to the value of the land, it brings it down. But when the infrastructure development comes in, the prices will shoot. They will correct themselves. So he was telling me now the best time to buy is today. Because if that terrible road becomes better, then you will not be able to afford. So it is the same thing to our viewers and investors. The best time to invest is now. Invest. And when you find that everything is there as you would need in that piece of, that place you want to invest, what normally we say is, then you pay the price. That's the difference between the initial investment and the current market rates.
Wow. Yes. Thank you so much. But before I let you go, please tell us about the Havens Gardens. Then we wind it up.
All right.
Yeah, because now you are the horse. Now let us hear now from the horse's mouth of the Havens Gardens.
All right.
What is in Havens Gardens?
Havens Gardens, as you have said, is in Makoyo. I know people sometimes they wonder where is Kambiti. Kambiti is in Makoyo, basically in Muranga County, around Keno Marua Road. Just behind Kambiti Secondary, 2.7 kilometers from Tarmac. So we have some 50 by 100 plots in a nice area. There are people who are building that area. There are people who are doing mango farming. So this new project, we have subdivided into 50 by 100 plots, and they have ready titles, and we are ready and willing to sell to you as investors. Come, see for yourself, get a copy of the title, get a copy of the map, identify your plot, go do your search, your due diligence, then let us talk about the payment plan.
Wow.
And you will be a proud owner of a property, real estate investment.
Just the cost of
200,000 if you are paying in cash, then 220,000 if you are paying installments, and as we have said, we can give you up to between 4 and 6 months. So it will be very easy for you. You pay a deposit of 40%, and then the balance you can pay over a period of between 4 and 6 months. If you want to also do bank financing, the titles are there, so don't worry. We will help you. We will organize and connect you with banks and financial institutions that can finance your investment cost. So you are covered. Yes.
Wow. Thank you so much, and we really appreciate. I'm very sure kabla nitoke hapa sasa utanipea hiyo map ili niweze kuonyesha ya kwamba the map to the shamba is there.
Yes.
Sindio? So now thank you so much for always having time for us, and I really appreciate your advice. I'm very sure you're not stopping at this point. We'll still continue giving these individuals, our viewers, all the information that they need in terms of investments and in terms of, to be specific, investing in real estates. But I cannot let you go without me asking you now to say where they can find you, so that in case someone needs some advice on real estate, maybe some consultation, maybe kuna mtu anahitaji kununua shamba, anaweza kupata wapi na anaweza kupata aje?
Thank you very much. We Enjoy Properties has an office in Thika Town. We do not operate on the streets. We have an office in Nema Plaza. Nema Plaza is relatively new. It's between Thika Bazaar, the Pizza Inn House, as people would know it, and Quickmart Thika branch. So we are in there. It's actually next to, direct opposite to Standard Chartered Bank. So you will find us there in Nema Plaza, third floor, room number 37. We also on social media. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and we also have our website, Enjoy Properties. So if you are to search for us online, you only need to search for Enjoy Properties. They will give you the social media accounts. We also give you the website. We also have a phone number that you can reach us on. That is 0725 6 4715, 0725 6 4715. Karibuni sana.
Wow, thank you so much. As I wind it up, please, there is something that you say. You will never be late to invest. Please start your investment journey right now, and you can realize your investment journey with Enjoy Properties. So meet Enjoy Properties at Nema Plaza, that for room number 35, right?
Number 37.
Number 37. Sorry for that. Room number 37, ili uweze kuelewa zaidi. And in case whether you're in ngumu, please get into my inbox. I will direct you fully, and I will organize on how you can be able to meet Mr. Joel for any consultative meeting with him. Now, tukimalizia, kumbuka tumekwambia leo ni mambo na Havens Gardens pale Makuyu, Kambiti, ama what we used to call as Fort Hall phase number 3. Kuna phase number 1 imeisha, phase number 2, and right now we are in phase number 3, which is only 2.7 kilometers away from Keno Marwa Road. These are 50 by 100 plots with ready title deeds. Barabara iko, maji iko, stima iko, na kama vile nimekuambia title deed iko. So in case you're thinking of using the financing system, kuja tukupatie tu complete deed and everything else is sorted out. Otherwise, nikiondoka mimi, I'm DJ Nan. Follow me on Facebook, DJ Nan the Smartest MC, pale YouTube, DJ Nan TV, Instagram, DJ Nan, DJ Nan _ 254. This is I really use my Instagram, but that is the way to go. So anyway, in case of anything, you can always find me on 004161969. 0704 16196 Till some other time, may God bless you. God bless you. Salim. Kaboom. This is my YouTube.